Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Scott Show podcast. This is Scott here, and we are making it happen, talking about my music. So, how exciting is it for me to be sitting here talking about music that I love to listen to? And so, a big shout out to all the people who have given me my musical selections throughout my life. Number one person, you gotta give a big shout out in heaven. Gotta give a big shout out in heaven to my mama. Because she has definitely been my number one inspiration when it comes to music. So what I'm going to do here, I got my Windows Media Player opened up. I'm just going to go right down the line of the music that I have on my list. I have a lot of it. So I'm going to not go too long into talking about the artist and blah, 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 blah. But I might just be like, hey, I got this guy, and here's why. Here's what's good. So we start right on the top. Stars and letters, or stars and numbers happen before letters, of course. So the first one that pops up on my computer is NSYNC. Great memory of me and my friend Dave dancing to Bye 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 at a birthday party. It was one of the funniest things ever. Probably nobody will ever see that again, unless you offer me lots of tequila and money. So there you go. And get Dave there too, because he was funny as hell. He's a pretty good dancer too. I ain't gonna lie, the guy can dance. So I do have some Tearing Up My Heart, Bye Bye Bye, It's Gonna Be Me. I mean, NSYNC, it was kind of a cool thing back in the day. I still like Justin Timberlake, so what the hell. 38 Special is my next one on my list. A Heart Needs a Second Chance, great song. One of my favorite songs from the 1980s. I believe it was on the top 8 of the 1980s. If you go check that out in the archives. Rockin' Into the Night is just a cool road song. So there you go. Dr. Drake and Tupac doing California Love. Hey, how can you not like California Love? You can hate every rap song ever, but you gotta like California Love, or else, well, I just don't know you. Unless I actually don't know you, and then it's a damn good song, you gotta listen to it. 10,000 Maniacs, Because of the Night. Natalie Merchant singing with that. 98 Degrees, I have two songs of them. Give Me Just One Night and The Hardest Thing. Again, I was a fan of the boy bands because I heard them so much when I went to dances and parties and other crap. So, why not? There will be more to the story of when you go somewhere, you just kind of get into the music no matter what. It gets catchy and infectious in your brain. One thing that I love, though, is ABBA. And I have lots of their songs like Dancing Queen, Waterloo, Mamma Mia. And then I saw the movie. I saw Mamma Mia. What a great movie that was. And it gave me more songs to listen to. Like Chiquitita. I freaking love that song. I would have never picked up that song ever. What a great song. Take a Chance on Me was automatically a great song, one of my favorites. That movie made it a billion times better. So, ABBA, just awesome. Great story about that I can get with on another one, on another song, but it has to do with ABBA too. So you'll get that story later. ABC, The Look of Love. I have a lot of one-hit wonders that I have on here, so I gotta love them. AC/DC, Back in Black. Born to Be Wild is on here, but it's not. That's not their song. Dirty Deeds, TNT, You Shook Me All Night Long. Great stuff. Ace of Base, another great group from the 90s with I Saw the Sign. All That She Wants, Don't Turn Around, It's a Beautiful Life. All That She Wants is probably the best out of the bunch. I don't know if anybody wants to argue with me about best songs from Ace of Base, but All That She Wants is probably my favorite. Just saying. I have a few Adele songs, of course. Why would I not have Adele songs? And I'm going to stop right here for a second and tell you guys one thing you need to know is I did DJ before, weddings. And so some of the crap that I have on my on here is crap. And I will not listen to it. I will not play it. And it's just on here because I know that one of these days I'm going to DJ again. So, there you go. Now, Adele is not one of them. I just wanted to get that out there. So, I have Adele. I have Aerosmith. Probably my favorite Aerosmith song. Probably Dream On. Or Walk This Way. So, anybody want to argue with me about that too? I'm totally cool. We can argue all day long. Take on Me by Aha. What a great song. Air Supply. Al Jarreau. I have like 14 songs from Al Jarreau. And one of them, a whole bunch of them are from his CD All I Got, which I used to sell at BMG Music Service. To every single person, regardless of whether or not you like jazz. I said, hey, you like country music? Oh, you're going to love this jazz record I'm going to sell you. Oh, you're into hardcore rap? This jazz record's the greatest thing you'll ever hear. And it actually was. It actually was the coolest thing I ever heard. We're in This Love Together is probably it's a great song by Al Jarreau. It's an awesome song by Al Jarreau. But probably my favorite song by Al Jarreau is Lost and Found with him and Joe Cocker. And Hold You Close to Me. I love that song. So, we lost a good one when we lost Al Jarreau. I have a little bit of country on here. I have some Alabama and Alan Jackson. Alanis Morissette, I have a few songs of hers. Ironic, Hand in Pocket, You Oughta Know. Anata Miles, Love Is, and Black Velvet. Those are definitely my mama songs. Alejandro Fuentes, I have 3 of his songs, and he's just a great singer from Chile. He was part of the World Idol competition, and this is a song Tomorrow Only Knows, which I will literally just jam out to just for the longest time. I Need You Now by Alias, that's a great song, one hit wonder. 2 Alice Cooper songs. I'm just kind of going down the list here, folks. I have 2 songs from Amy Winehouse, Rehab and Back in Black. I actually love Back in Black. I think it's a great song. Ann Wilson and Mike Reno from Footloose. That was a great duet. Probably one of the best duets I could think of. From just 2 people who you think, they're singing together? And almost Paradise. So you got the great singer from Heart, and then you have Mike Reno, who was part of Loverboy. You ever wonder where he came from? Aqua, I actually have 2 songs from Aqua. I have Barbie Girl, of course, because every DJ's got to have Barbie Girl. And then I have Candyman, which is actually a really great song. And I use that at the gym all the time to pump me up. So, because I am the Candyman. It's just a great song. And of course, the fact that I can sing most of Barbie Girl is pretty funny. Atlantic Star, Masterpiece, and Always, great R&B stuff. Then we go into B. We're already 8 minutes into this podcast, and I'm all the way to B. Here we go. So, we got the B-52s, Love Shack, Shiny Happy People, their song with R.E.M. Rome is a great song. Rock Lobster I actually have on here too. I'm not a huge fan of that song. If I had to pick a song from B-52s, it'd probably be Rome over any of them. Just because that's what I like. It's, and it works for me. So, Rome is definitely... the duet song with Shiny Happy People, I like that song too, so I have no problem with that. I have Taking Care of Business by Bachman Turner Overdrive. I have the Backstreet Boys. Now, don't be making fun of me of that either, but yes, I do have the Backstreet Boys, and their stuff was good. It was decent. It was catchy. When stuff is catchy, that's your biggest problem. But I mean, probably my favorite Backstreet Boys song, if I had to pick one, probably As Long As You Love Me. I think that was a cool song. I like that one. So then I have Bad Company, and actually that's a great song. Big wrestling theme song back in the day. Bad Company, Bad Company. One of my favorites from the group Bad Company, which Diamond Dallas Page was the leader of. Old AWA fans will remember that one. Bananarama, I have Venus and Cruel Summer. Cruel Summer has one of the greatest little dance lines to it, and so I'll just listen to it just for that little dance line because I like that. The Bangles, favorite Bangles song, If She Knew What She Wants, and Manic Monday. Gotta love Manic Monday. Probably ballad, it'd be Eternal Flame. Barry White, Bay City Rollers, the Beach Boys. I have 2 songs from them. Not a Beach Boys guy at all. I do love the Beatles though. I Want to Hold Your Hand, Octopus's Garden, All You Need Is Love, Hey Jude, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I would like to personally thank Don Anderson for that. He was my choir teacher back in 7th and 8th grade, 9th grade, and he was one of the greatest piano men I ever heard in my entire life. Big shout out to Don. Or I should say Mr. Anderson. I should not treat him with that disrespect. He's earned that. He was a great teacher, but I do know his first name was Don. Go figure. Belle Biv DeVoe, Poison. That's an interesting song and one of my favorites. Ben Folds 5. Ben Folds 5 came out with this great CD at the time. It had 3 songs that were just awesome and amazing on them. It had Brick. It had Kate, which was a really cool song. It reminds me of this girl named Kate. So shout out to that girl that I'm thinking about named Kate. Big shout out to you. And Song for the Dumped, which actually was a very interesting song around 1999-2000 time when there was bad relationships. So there's memories with that song. Berlin, Taking My Breath Away. I think every DJ's got to have that. If they don't, I don't know what you're doing in the business. Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. Again, same thing. You got to have that song. Billy Idol, Rock the Cradle of Love. That is my favorite Billy Idol song. I will go with no other. And then Billy Joel. I like Piano Man. I do, but She's Always a Woman to me is such a great song. So, there you go. Billy Ray Cyrus, Achy Breaky Heart. I wish I didn't have that song. I wish I didn't know that song as well as I know that song. But it's a damn good song. I even hate to say that, but it is. It's a cool song. Black Eyed Peas, My Humps. It's the I can't say it's the only song I have by Fergie and Black Eyed Peas, but it's probably the only one that I would ever use in a wedding. Just because it's kind of a fun little song, a fun little dance song at the end of the night when everybody's just plastered as crap. So, it definitely is fun. No Diggity, Blackstreet. I have one Blake Shelton song, and that's Some Beach. I think that's just such a great song. But the guy's talented, and I'm probably going to get more of his stuff. Blues Traveler. I haven't heard of them for a little while. Bob Seger, Like a Rock, Against the Wind. Night Moves. Great song there. Now, here's one that I got to give a big shout out to because he's so freaking talented. And I don't know if he's I don't know if I would say he's overrated or underrated. He's definitely not overrated because he's so damn good. But I really wish that drugs wouldn't have got to him, and that's Bobby Brown. I have 2 songs from Bobby Brown. I have My Prerogative and Every Little Step I Take. And I will dance in the gym to Every Little Step I Take, and it's terrible. So, it's terrible, but I'll do it anyway because it's whatever. Then we go to Bon Jovi. You Give Love a Bad Name. It's My Life. Best song from Bon Jovi, I'm gonna say. Yikes. Yeah, good. I guess Living on a Prayer is probably the better song from Bon Jovi. Now, I'm only going to go through, I might even go through the C's and then be done. And then I'll come back with round 2. Because I know this podcast is going to go forever if I don't stop it at like 30 minutes. So I'm going to go to C. It's going to be numbers A, B, and C. And then we'll go on. Bonnie Raitt and John Hyatt, Thing Called Love. That's a great song. Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Boston, I love Boston. Don't Look Back is a great song. Amanda is my favorite song from Boston. I will listen a lot to Boston, especially when I'm running. Amanda is the best Boston song. There you go. So, yeah, no question whatsoever. And then you get to the next song on this list, and it's one of my favorite one-hit wonders of all time. I got lots of favorite one-hit wonders, but this one is one of my favorites because I can jam with it anywhere, and I can just go. I can make the drum noise to it, and people will know the song right away. And that's "I Want Candy" by Bow Wow Wow. I mean, how fun is that song? That there's a song out there called "I Want Candy," and it's by this group Bow Wow Wow. So there you go, great stuff. I mean, I love that song. And actually, I think I'm just gonna stop at B. So we'll see how much more we got going on here, and then we'll go C and on. Let's see, we got Boyz II Men on Bended Knee, but best song from them, It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday. I love that song. Bread, Make It With You, Back at 1 with Brian McKnight. Sometimes Britney Spears. Britney Spears. Love that lady. Britney Spears, Sometimes Toxic, but the best song from Britney Spears, Hit Me Baby One More Time. Is definitely my favorite. Yeah, that's probably my favorite song from Britney, definitely. And then you got My Maria by Brooks and Dunn. Probably one of their better songs. Just it's catchy, it's good. Bruce Springsteen, The Boss. Now I'm probably gonna get lots of crap for this. I'm not the hugest Bruce Springsteen fan. I don't mind Glory Days, which is a great song, or Born to Run, or Born in the USA. I have 4 songs from him. Actually, I think I have 5 because he did a version of Lord's Royals, which was phenomenal. For that, he gets every brownie point ever made. Bryan Adams is another one. Just amazing artist. Canadian Superstar. Best song I think he's done. Summer 69 is good. But Bryan Adams, Rod Stewart, and Sting singing All for Love just wins every single time. And that is it for all the songs that I have on my list that are numbers, and then A and B. So you know how long it's going to be. We're not even scratching the big post that should be of this thing, of all the music I have and all the great stuff that I have here. But I'm going to cut this short and say, all right, we're going to be done, and we're going to go C to whatever. Later on a different podcast, you got to listen to all of them. You can find out all my great music I have. We got some great stuff coming up here. But man, you know, there's some great music out there, folks, and I just urge you guys to check everything out. I mean, because the 80s and 90s, and there's great jazz. Not from just La La Land, which is an awesome movie. And by the way, at the end of the last podcast of this, which I'll probably get to part 3, you will hear a whole list of songs that are not organized in the orders with the artists. So you might have another Bryan Adams song. You might have another song from ABBA. And I will talk about it. So there you go. So we've done this podcast probably around 20 minutes. I gave you guys a little insight to the songs that I love, the music that I love, and why I love them and so much. And a lot of it, like I said, is my mama. And she's no longer with us. She passed away in 2012. And I miss her dearly, and so I want to dedicate this musical selection shows to my wonderful mom. So with that being said, I am going to play some tune. I'm going to play some tune that I can actually play because it's free and I ain't going to get kicked off everything. And then we're going to make more podcasts later here on the Pop Culture Show. You guys can check out the Scott Show Wake Up Call every morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, every morning. That's what we do it up. And we are going to be doing more shows tonight. In fact, we've got the Workout Show, which is why I'm cutting this one short. And we got a few other ones. So check it out. 102550.net is the website to get all the information on the 102550 Homeless Project. That's why we make all these podcasts to begin with. And the Scott Show podcast can be found there as well. It's got all 10 channels. Check it out. If you click on the channel, it automatically loads up for you and plays live. Check it out. So we will see you guys real soon and have a great rest of your night. Check out the Workout Show if you want to get an idea on how to get more buff. If you guys don't care about that, you guys can check out all the other cool channels that we got. Especially check out the Sports Show and the Wrestling Show, because we have on Sunday night, we have the third show of TCW Fantasy Wrestling, which I am super pumped about. Always super pumped to give you guys great stuff to listen to. So we will see you guys real soon. I will give you C through whatever letter later, and you guys have fun.